Hey, Cinemark fans, I'm Garen Flowers. One of the most infamous superheroes ever is back on the big screen. That's right, the Cape Crusader is here for DC's The Batman. I'm joined by the two stars, Robert Pattinson and Zoe Kravitz. Robert, so how much input did you have in your style of Batman and how that would translate to the screen, the way you wanted to do it, not the past characters who played Batman?
I mean, the script was pretty radically different. I mean, there's the major part of it, which people realize quite quickly, is that, you know, traditionally Bruce Wayne's been a kind of society playboy kind of guy, and that was just gone out of the script. And it kind of allowed for this whole host of other possibilities of how to play the character. And so the script was 90% of what I was doing, but then I had 10 months before I started shooting after I got cast, and had a million conversations with Matt, and yeah, he was just very open to any suggestions, but he was so clear about what he wanted as well, so he'd kind of let you kind of go around the houses trying to figure out how you can connect to his story, but he knew exactly what he wanted the whole time, and was pretty steadfast to that.
Zoe, what about your character? How did you play Catwoman differently?
Well, luckily a lot of that was also in the script. You know, Matt did an incredible job of really, you know, grounding these characters and grounding the world in the city of Gotham. And, you know, we haven't quite yet seen this version of Selina on film yet. You know, I think it was really brave and exciting to, you know, start her as Selina, and she doesn't even quite get to the place of being Catwoman in this movie, and there's something really wonderful about that because the audience gets to go on this journey with us, but also it can be a little bit intimidating because people come expecting one thing and they kind of get another.
If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
I have a thing about strays. The bat and the cat. It's got a nice ring.
New friend of yours? I'm not so sure.
How much of Bruce Wayne's money do you think he has spent to fight crime?
It's pretty homemade, the stuff he's done. I mean, he's probably spent kind of a lot, but it's not
But
like
like think about like the technology and stuff, like that's probably
yeah, I mean, maybe
expensive, right?
Yeah, it's probably quite expensive. I mean, but I don't think it's like 100 million. I think he spent a bit. Like, I mean,
yeah, it's like it's not like it's also the car is like a muscle car. It's
yeah,
not
and he's
like
built it himself, and so it's kind of like, you know, you could. I think that's what always has been the appeal somewhat in Batman, that, like, you know, if you had the cash, you could theoretically be Batman, kind of. And I guess in this one, you don't even need that much cash. You just need a little bit. You need a little bit and a little bit of expertise, maybe some like YouTube tutorials on how to like build stuff.
It's also, I think, like the money's buying you the luxury of being able to like focus on this versus like.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't have to have a job.
Yeah, exactly. It's pretty. It's a big difference.
You know how they ask people with dating, like, what are some of your favorite qualities? Batman has one of the most famous sidekicks ever in Robin. What are some good qualities of a good sidekick?
I mean, they have to just be like down for whatever, right? It needs to be like you need a wingman. You need someone that's like it's always yes and, right? Although that can get you into trouble too.
I like someone who applauds.
Just what you want a yes person?
No, literal applause.
You want a literal praise and applause. I got it.
I like a lot of praise. A compliment machine.
Yeah. Someone to tell you that you're pretty.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, well, Batman is flying back into theaters. Go watch The Batman at Cinemark. You can get your tickets at cinemark.com.
Who are you under there? What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.